eclipse is over, so if you can't stand the heat, stay away from the fire.
Oh yeah. What's up, Raider Nation? I am the Commish, coming to you live as always from the friendly confines of Hardcore Challenge Live Studios. And just where is that, might you ask? Well, shit, just in case you're new in town, you're still recovering from the weekend, or, you know, battling CTE, what have you. You know, it's late. You get into the adult treats. I get it. Well, shit, man. We're just down the street, past the house with the boarded up windows. Make sure you stop at the corner and ask my man Joe. He's a gentleman. He's a scholar. But God damn it, the man's got to make a buck. So slip him what you should, and he'll point you in the right direction. He's going to tell you to take a left and then a right. And as you find yourself strolling down the street, minding your own goddamn business, you pass a deep, dark alley to your immediate right, and a cool breeze hits you that chills you right to your skeletal core, and you'll find yourself asking, was that the autumn wind? You goddamn right. Should you venture down that deep, dark alley? Well, of course you should. Because what you're gonna find at the end is a special little place that we like to call deep behind the enemy line. This is Raider Reaction, and how it is every Monday, but we couldn't do it yesterday, so we're doing it on Tuesday because we had to flip the shows around. But how it is every Monday, and now today it's Tuesday, so it's Misfit Madness, but not on Monday. It's on Tuesday because, regardless, we got a lot of shit to talk about, and it takes two. It takes two. You know, like Rob Bass.
It takes two to make the motherfucking thing go right, bitches. I had a fucked up evening. We had a fucked up weekend.
And this Pro Bowl selection was fucked the hell up too, Al.
The motherfucking bowl is ashed. Oh, don't come in here with no bullshit.
Uh-oh.
Oh, did I say? Oh, there you go.
Easy now.
Yeah. Oh. Shit's about to get right. Definitely don't need no motherfuckers coming in here with no bullshit. Because I ain't about it tonight.
No bullshit.
Tonight's gonna be
bullshit.
therapy.
No bullshit.
Buckle up, bitches.
So, let's get right to it, shall we? And let's talk about the topic du jour, which we had a little live action on earlier on the page, a little live reaction show while the Pro Bowl selections were going on. Or sorry, not really selections.
That's right.
What the fuck would you call it, Al?
I got my exclusive camo shit on because I'm hunting bitches. Don't fuck with me tonight.
But it was a little underwhelming for Raider fans as we watched it, Al. We thought for sure our two aces in the hole for the Pro Bowl were going to be Josh Jacobs and Darren Waller. Neither were selected. They were named alternates.
Okay. This is my bait.
Alternates?
I'm setting the trap.
Okay.
Okay. This is my first trap. It has something to do with who's throwing them the ball and who's handing the goddamn ball off to them.
So,
Come on.
the only two guys that get in are Trent Brown and Hudson. So we got two guys in on the offensive.
Oh!
It was nice that there's multiples. That multiples made it on the first team Pro Bowl. It was
Offensive linemen? Two of them?
Yes. I know, that's shocking.
It's one motherfucking excuse.
Oh,
X'd
I know.
off.
I know, jeez. And another one of your offensive linemen, 3 out of the 5, L, was named an alternate to the Pro Bowl. So 3 out of 5 of the guys blocking for your quarterback, your $125 million quarterback. Yeah.
It takes two to make things go right.
It takes 2 to make it. Oh, sorry. But, no,
Hey, Billy, what's going on?
that should never ever happen again. That should never ever happen again. But yeah, I totally lost my train of thought now. 2 made it. So we did have some alternates. But yes, the fact that you have 3 Pro Bowlers
That's
on
race.
out of 5. Exactly. And Gabe Jackson is not exactly a scrub. So
Hunting.
he
Oh.
should have time, right?
And I know nobody's ever seen one like this before because this is a one of a kind.
Yeah, so
What's up, Bozilla?
as a whole, there should be once Pro Bowl day actually gets here, because when you looked at Mark Ingram, who's made the Pro Bowl as running back, he's not going to be there because he's got better things to do at that time. So, and when you start looking at the guys who are not going to be there because they have better things to do at that time of the year, I think you're going to have a strong showing of silver and black at the Pro Bowl once the day actually comes around.
Yeah.
Because that's what's happened over the last couple of years.
Yeah, that's what always happens.
Yeah, the guys on the teams that don't make the playoffs, you get to play in the Pro Bowl.
Because the guys that actually
Have
get
something
an
to do.
extra check. Myron, what's happening? Yeah, the guys that get extra checks are kind of tired and don't want to do shit in January unless they're prepping for the Super Bowl.
Yeah, like last time Carr was in the Pro Bowl, he only got in. He was not in the top 3. He only got in because Brady was playing for a Super Bowl. So Carr got to take his spot.
But
And
he did have an okay year. He did throw for 5K.
He did, yeah, he did, or 4. He did have
Close enough.
Yeah, he did have an okay year.
See?
It wasn't
fuckers,
terrible.
I actually did more. I trumped him up.
Yes. I basically what I said, and the argument I can make for these guys not making it is you've got to look at it from the perspective of outside of Raider Nation. We are not a good team, which means we are not in the national spotlight. Other than for a brief period this season, the national media was not talking about the silver and black. So yes, we continued to see Josh Jacobs grow every week. We continue to see Darren Waller every week. But the nation as a whole, and
They
this
quit
is
talking about us 3 weeks
yeah,
ago.
this is a fucking popularity contest. That's all the Pro Bowl is. The ballots are stuffed by fans. It's not the Associated Press ain't voting this. The coaches aren't voting this. This is strictly a fan popularity vote. And if these guys aren't household names, they're not going to get the vote. And Mark Ingram makes it because look at what the Ravens are doing. Everybody's talking about the fucking Ravens. He's not
Josh
having a bad
Jacobs
year,
is-
but
he's not having a bad year. But Josh Jacobs was outrushed him by 400 yards.
but he's on a team that's winning. Everybody's talking about him. Josh Jacobs is on a team where they're throwing nacho cheese on the field and ripping seats out of the stadium.
Got something to say about that too, you pathetic fucks.
So that's why. That's why. I mean, we were talking about Ingold during the little show earlier, and the fact is, the nation, the outside the Raider Nation, they're not talking about Alex Ingold.
No.
Nobody is.
But see, the alternates are the ones that got acknowledged by, like, the coaches and everybody. The starters are the fans.
Yes.
The alternates are the coaches.
Yeah, they want to fill in because they know who the good guys are out there, and they want to fill in with talent on their roster.
Yeah, they actually want to reward people that deserve it.
Yes, but yeah, your first ones, those are your popularity votes. Come on, look at Aaron Rodgers, for Christ's sake. How is Aaron Rodgers the second quarterback in the NFC? He's number 2. They haven't done shit. They got a nice record because they played crap. I mean,
Well, Russie, I mean,
he should be number 1 by far. He should, and that he was number 1. But
well, if Drew Brees is going, then Teddy Bridgewater should go too, because Teddy doesn't have any losses.
no, it's true. I guess they should be joined at the hip. They could share half a spot.
We represent
Yeah.
the lollipop yield.
Fucking Saints. Sorry bastards.
Fuck them.
They're on the kitty
They're
table.
still crying about the other bullshit from last year.
Pathetic motherfuckers. All right, so there's your Pro Bowl, and it is what it is. But there was silver and black actually voted to the first team, so I have to say I'm fairly happy with that.
Yeah.
I'm
I
happy
mean-
with that because last year there were no Raiders on the first team at all. When we had the selection show, there were none. None. Damn, Canyon, what you smoking, bro?
What the fuck, dude?
Canyon just come in with some
Just come
headlines
in-
out of
I was
fucking
about
left
to say,
field.
Headlines from fucking 2009.
He's I don't know where he oh man.
They signed
All
two-
those guys are going to play for the Battlehawks in the XFL. They're gonna go join with Marquette Queen.
I mean, actually, 2 of them could start for us right now at wide receiver.
I kept saying we should have been thinking out of the box. I said it and I said it, and everybody come on here and laugh. When you were sitting at 6-4 and you were looking at what you had ahead, and you didn't want to think outside the box and go get somebody at wide receiver, go pull somebody off their fucking couch that still has some life in them. You know, Michael Crabtree. I would even say it. You should have
Big L.
explored Des Bryant. You should have explored any fucking buddy that was an option. Anybody. Because anybody's better than running Keelan Dawson, Marcel Laitman's ass out there trying to do something. Anybody. But instead, fuck it.
I
Don't
still
think
say-
outside the box, and here we are. We've pissed away 4 games in a row. So everybody says that's a stupid idea. You didn't have a better fucking idea, and now we've lost 4 in a row. So,
And at the beginning of the year, I said Aitman would have been a better tight end than wide receiver.
it's
Too late now. We have 3 good ones. Walking the fucking plank.
The
dude.
biggest problem on the offensive side of the ball. Would I take King back if I were in charge? No.
For fucking what?
No. No, I would not.
To be a
Absolutely
ball washer?
No,
To
absolutely
pull
not.
apples from between a goddamn fence? Butt-tooth fuck?
No, I do not. Because he's humbled now, but if you bring him back in, it will only take a game or 2 before his fucking ego wants to come to the surface again. And a punter, man, you should never hear from your fucking punter. Your punter should never get a penalty.
Shane
Ever.
Leckler played here for 16 goddamn years, and the only reason
I didn't even know he could speak.
we didn't know what his fucking voice sounded like because he was too busy kicking the fucking ball and getting to the Pro Bowl and eventually the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, what the dude?
Not the Hall of fucking Facebook or Insta goddamn
I
gram.
wouldn't
you
run
butt-tooth
around like a
bitch.
fucking dressed like a gecko and a fucking Power Ranger. No.
It's a match made in fucking heaven. Bucktooth bitch and Mr. fucking Ed. He couldn't kick in Denver. Fuck him.
No, Denver got rid of his ass with a quickness, so it wasn't that he's not just he wasn't just a fucking Raider issue.
Got rid of
for
him
sure.
like penicillin and the goddamn crabs.
No. And here's the funny thing, because you look at Marquette Queen and what he was. Because look at the peak of what he was when the Raiders were peaking during that year.
Good evening, Miss Leslie.
He's a Pro Bowler. He's all of this, and he's leading the league in punts pinned inside the 10. He was balling out, getting paid big money. And then you ran your fucking mouth, and you got penalties and stupid shit, and now you're gonna make about the same as a fucking Burger King manager at kicking for the Battlehawks.
Motherfucking OBJ, Odell Beckham, bitch ass motherfucking Junior. Fuck him.
No.
If you exercise cancer in the preseason, why do you want to bring another goddamn cancer in?
That's like bringing in Antonio Brown's fucking Simon
No,
Square.
that's ass biscuit. Why? Because it's a name? Fuck a name.
No.
The motherfucker's a spoiled bitch. He's an entitled pussy.
I know.
Yeah, I said it. The perfect place for him would be with the goddamn queefs, because he is a pussy
Everybody
fart.
wanted to fucking anoint the Browns as the next thing in the offseason. Oh, they've got Jarvis Landry, they've got Odell Beckham, they've got Nick Chubb,
and they got
Baker fucking Mayfield. They got
and tight end
Johnny Manziel fucking 2.0.
And let's not forget about the woman kicker at running back.
He's a bipolar version of Kyler Murray.
And
That's
give me
all
a
he
Chubb,
is.
the other running back.
Oh yeah. The kicking chicks.
Yeah.
Kareem Hunt.
Yeah. Cream and Hunt.
Kicking chicks. That guy. Yeah. Well.
Yeah, so all you that want fucking names, go look at the goddamn Browns. Full of fucking names. And they're picking in front of us.
Yeah, names don't mean shit, man. The fact that Carr could not will his team
I'm
to
just
win.
chubby, there, lines. But I'm sexy, though.
The fact that Carr could not will this team to win in this historic game, when you've got Marcus Allen, Tim Brown, you've got all of these historic legends watching, and that just, to me, they just put the stamp on it, man. That you are not the leader of men.
It was fucking disgusting.
He's a good statistical quarterback in the Madden era of the NFL rules the way that they are now. The fact he's near the top of Raiders history, statistically, yardage, means jack and shit to me. It's two completely different games. The offense isn't the same. They don't throw like they're playing fucking video games back in the day like they do now. It's a totally different game. It's the yardage it's completely inflated.
Canyon, I agree. Jarvis Landry is the only one that I would even think about taking out of that fucking shit bag.
Jarvis Landry, again, he just catches the fucking ball. He's in the Pro Bowl again this year. There's a reason for that. He produces.
Yeah.
You don't hear him running his mouth. He just gets it done.
Yeah. Through the bullshit. He doesn't, rip his labia every week. He doesn't grow back his fucking virginity every fucking week so he can bleed all over the place when he doesn't get his way. And that is no offense to women. That is not taking anything less from what you guys do. What I'm saying is he's more than a woman. He's just a crying bitch. Damn.
All right, now let me pull this back. Let me pull this back on the road here.
What?
I don't know.
Oh, I missed.
So,
Hunting dog.
Big news of the night, obviously, is the Pro Bowl. The new ESPN rankings have come out this week, and we've completely slid out of the top 20 in the NFL now. So, I ask everybody who says that you've seen improvement this season, how can you call this season any kind of improvement when you've made it through the worst part of the season and you've tanked in the easiest part?
That's what I'm saying. We got through the most fucked up schedule the NFL could give us,
and we're sitting at 6-4. You 5 out of your 6 games left were against the Jets, the Titans, the Jags, the Chargers, and the Donkeys.
And
really?
So what do we decide to do? Jizz.
Piss down our leg, man. Again. You stood at the doorway, the threshold of relevance, El. Stood there. Doors open. All you had to do was step in.
And then there was Derek Carr like killing the buzzard. Oh, no.
Which way did he go? No.
Yeah. All Mom wanted you to do was bring something home for dinner.
My mama done told me get
Bring
something for
dinner.
dinner. Which way did he go? Which way did he go?
Did he fucking go?
Oh, man. He's a good quarterback.
Okay, do you guys want us to draft a quarterback? No.
I don't know. I'm torn. I'm
torn.
torn. I almost want to see us. Hell, this is such a deep wide receiver draft. You could go out, but you could go out and get your quarterback and your wide receiver.
Yeah, but you can get the quarterback later.
You could. You could almost get wide receiver, quarterback, wide receiver. As deep as this draft is,
Dude,
you could completely.
We need wide receiver, linebacker, or corner. Wide receiver, quarterback is back burner.
I mean,
because we can always do it
when's the
next
last
year.
time we had a true number one wide receiver in house? I mean, fucking
When
Amari
Tim-
Cooper masqueraded as one for like a season.
Fucker didn't even masquerade.
But I mean, when's the last time we had a true wide receiver, a number one?
It ain't got nothing to do with Carr dropping the motherfucking passes. It has him doing just like
Ralph, I agree with Ralph. I honestly think that's what we should do. I don't think you cut bait with Carr this season, El.
No.
You bring in his competition. Because he's in a cushy job. He's got no competition. The only person looking over his back is Mike Glennon because his neck's so fucking long. But he's only looking over his back because of his neck.
He's looking over his back because he
looks over
the
anybody's
fucking
back.
grandstand.
He looks over the back of giraffes because... Have you seen that
But,
guy's neck?
I mean,
it's like some alien ET looking shit.
Okay, the motherfucking receivers dropped the goddamn ball, but there have been bad passes. There have been no passes. There have been a million no. This motherfucker got outrushed by Tom Brady on a regular fucking basis. My fat ass can outrun Tom Brady. The fuck out of here with that.
Gannon,
they dropped the ball shit. They dropped the ball.
Rich Gannon poked fun at him the entire game in the nicest way he possibly could about his inability and his unwillingness to run the fucking ball. And then when they finally called a run at the end, he's like, oh, that just looks like he has no instinct doing that. See, there he is. He's athletic. He just has no instinct to do that. And
you see,
Rich Gannon, man, Rich Gannon was not an athletic dude, but that motherfucker would run. He would throw the ball sidearm around people. He just made things happen.
And the reality of it is I've been saying this shit for 2 fucking years. The motherfucker can run.
But he
won't. Just won't.
He won't, and he'll slide 5 yards before contact.
Sunday was the first time this bitch ran like he had a fucking pair of balls. And that was only because they put in a play that said run the goddamn ball.
I think you've honestly seen the ceiling for Derek Carr.
I don't even think that.
I think you've seen the ceiling. He's peaked, man. He peaked in 2016. That's the best you're going to get out of him. He was in a ton of fourth quarter fucking fire drills, and we won the majority of them that year. We've been losing those fourth quarter fire drills ever since. So was that a fluke? Was that a fluke here?
No. I think that was him. I think it was him because, I mean, that's the way he played the entire time he was at Fresno State.
Did he get neutered? Did he get neutered and he lost his balls? When he got hurt, did he lose his balls?
I think it's kind of like Deadpool, except he doesn't have a regenerating power as fast.
Now, I see Billy's point.
He still has his baby balls.
I see Billy's point there, and yes, there are a ton of problems with this team.
We don't suck.
There are a ton of problems with this team.
We're young.
But the defense has gotten better. You have added key pieces to the defense, and you've made improvement at certain positions. There was 2 years ago, or a year ago after we got rid of Mack, we didn't get to the quarterback at all. We're getting to the quarterback now. You're getting some decent corner play out of Mullen and some of the other young guys. We have decent safeties. They just got hurt. So I don't think the defense is as bad as everybody says. If your offense can stay on the fucking field and sustain a drive and not gas your defense every single fucking game, especially in the second half. Man, 14 games played, man, and you've scored 20 fucking points in the third quarter. That is fucking anemic.
Not. Now,
anemic.
I'm flipping the script. That is not Derek Carr. That's
adjustments, man.
I pray, our former fucking offensive coordinator. Because you can't blame Carr for doing what he fucking sent into the goddamn game.
Gruden's involved in those halftime adjustments as well.
Gruden needs to fucking cut bait with fucking Greg Olsen.
Something's not right, because you cannot go into half and never make an adjustment. They're making the adjustment. A linebacker's been needed. Guys, I say throw the linebacker.
Dude, I mean,
we've been searching for a linebacker for how many years now?
I mean, Burfitt was the perfect stopgap, but he got suspended.
I mean, you went with Bowman, Perry Riley Jr. I mean, we've tried to scab this together now for season after season.
Bowman was great, however, the motherfucker priced himself out.
Perry
last
Riley
year.
Jr. did the same thing the season before. That's
Burfitt
a position we've been missing on.
That's why I say Gunther gets a pass because he lost like 4 of his top 5 defensive players.
I think your top 3 picks this season got to be quarterback, wide receiver, and linebacker.
And
I don't know in necessarily that order.
I say wide receiver, linebacker, corner.
I think you got to go wide receiver first,
and maybe wide receiver twice.
Even if you're gonna lean on Carr again for the 2020 season, you've got to give him a number 1. If you even expect Captain Average to ever fucking do anything, you've got to give him a number 1.
You got to give him a number 1, and you
Or
have to
he's
give
never
him
gonna be
somebody
anything.
that has fucking balls to call plays.
Oh, I agree with Bowman. That year after Bowman left, I don't know how many times I heard his name all season. Oh, we need to go get Bowman. I'm like,
Jerry
nobody else
Judy's
has
not
signed
going to
him
be
either.
there. Be realistic with the fucking names you pop up. Jerry Judy's not going to come to fall down to us. I mean, come on.
Probably not, but they are saying this is one of the deepest wide receiver drafts in recent history. So there is a very good possibility you can grab some top tier talent and grab some pretty good talent later in the draft as well at wide receiver and still be able to fill your needs.
We don't need to draft a defensive tackle. Now that's something we can address in free agency because we have 2 young studs.
Yeah, there's talent out there on the trade market and on the block and in the free agent market at a lot of these positions. So not everything you got to do through the draft.
We're no longer looking for fucking first string.
No, you don't have to do everything through the draft.
We need teachers.
Nice too, but
we need teachers on the D line. Hankins is fine. You know, I say give him another couple of years with the kids because he's brought out both Hurst and Hall. Mm-hmm. They're both balling out of fucking control. That whole front line. I mean, the fact that Max and Farrell have had Key playing better, had Key playing like he had fucking a job.
He'll be back healthy next year too. I mean,
and it's going to give him a chance to put on that extra 10 pounds.
I feel good about the defense when you look at the back end. You got my boy Abrams back there. You got KJ back there. Eric Harris is playing well. You've got your young corners are starting to come around, and
I agree with you. Williams is not a 2.
You're damn right I do, Carlos. I want to draft a quarterback somewhere. I'm not saying you got to go first overall. Like you've got to put somebody behind Carr. He's got to have somebody that if he has to think, if I'm playing like shit, I could lose my job.
Or
he has to have that guy on the roster.
Somebody where fuck that. We know you keep doing this shit. The change at halftime will be your ass.
Yes. He's
PJ Hall's not. See, it's dumb shit like that. PJ Hall's
hurt.
fucking non-existent.
He's been hurt half the damn time. So, I
don't know. I seen the motherfucker running around like his hair was on fire on Sunday.
Yeah, he's a
defensive goddamn tackle.
He's been doing all right, but and even the people that are saying Farrell's a bust, I kind of wonder what they're watching.
Yeah, you're fucking idiots.
Need to watch some coaches tape.
He's a fucking rookie.
Because I do watch the coaches tape every week. I don't share it with everybody typically because it's kind of boring. There's no sound to it, and you know.
And how do you think that quarterback's standing there for Max to go in there and kill him? It's because he can't roll one way because somebody's pushing a tackle into him.
Yeah.
Goddamn idiot.
The fact of the matter with Derek Carr is right now he's in it. You look at the roster. He's looking behind him. He's like, he's not taking my job. He's not taking my. He's that guy's on practice squad. So none of these guys are taking his job, and he's got this great contract. Yeah. He's comfortable. He's comfortable. If you don't watch go watch his complete press conference after the fucking loss on Sunday. And if that doesn't tell you that your quarterback just has no fire about him right now.
What has he done? He's played tackle. He's maintained his position. He's created piles. That's what defensive tackles do. Elite defensive tackles do what Aaron Donald does. P.J. Hall is not an elite tackle. He is a functioning tackle. That's what the fuck he did. Genius.
He's...
Goddamn moron. Just because he doesn't see him in the stat sheet means he doesn't do his goddamn job.
I know.
What the fuck did Otis Sistrunk do? Otis Sistrunk was known more for the fact that he was from Mars than the fact that he was a solid D tackle that plugged holes. That's the defensive tackle's fucking job. To free linebackers to run around and do shit. Now, just because our linebackers are fucking idiots doesn't mean that the tackle's not doing his fucking job.
They're all dead. And
Goddamn moron.
Unfortunately, but it's...
Can't stand dealing with fucking idiots. Told you. And yeah, Billy. What? Know what the fuck you talking about before you come in here with that bullshit. Got no time for no goddamn idiots. Not tonight. What has he done? Get a goddamn paycheck. That's what the fuck he's doing. Where you at? Where your fucking cleats at? How many games you played and got paid for? Stand the fuck down, you goddamn moron.
Alrighty, moving on. Let me get back on the road here. Alright, we got it back on the road. Alright, moving along. Now,
thank you, John.
I've seen rumors. I don't even know if I'd call them rumors. There's been rumors, there's stories. I don't know if it's just bullshit. That you're starting to see some sort of...
asshole. Just because you got put in your goddamn place, now you want to try to be funny? No, bitch. Daryl Worley played like shit. That's why we said get a goddamn cornerback. You got something else to say? Illiterate bitch. What you think we talking about? Fucking rugby? Oh,
Rugby.
sure.
Okay.
Go back.
Oh, yeah. I'm just over here. Yeah. Somebody needs a Snickers. Do you need Snickers, Al?
Nah, actually what I would like is woman sitting right here.
Easy now. Easy now. Good Lord Almighty.
Yeah, a little bit of that. Does the body good. Yeah.
Getting crazy in here. Goodness gracious.
That's what she said.
So, there's been rumors, there's been talk of a rift between Carr and Groom.